What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have the brand new striker build for level 25, level 50, level 75, level 100, and level 120. We're starting off with level 25. So let's get started, guys. Your position is going to be striker. Height, we're going to go with 5'9". Your weight will be 121 pounds. Now, guys, for your playstyle plus, you're not going to have that many options at level 25. So just go with the first touch plus. It's going to reduce those bad touches that your pro can take, especially at a low level when you're not going to have the greatest ball control. Then from your regular playstyle, go with the finesse shot. This is going to give you the ability to do finesse shots. Then we're going to go with the low driven shot, guys. To activate this, all you got to do is tap your shoot button. The low driven shot is very overpowered and meta. And then for your last one, we're going to go with quick step. It's going to help you accelerate just a little bit quicker when you're not on the ball and you're making runs. But these are the playstyles and playstyle plus that we went for level 25 striker build. For the running style, guys, there's a few that you can try out. The El Pato, the one all the way in the bottom left corner, is really good. Darden striker is another good one. The turtle one is Mbappe. Remember, guys, when it comes to running style, you can use whichever one you prefer the most. This does not affect your stats or anything like that. Just a visual thing in how your pro runs. For some people, running style actually matters. So you can just go whichever one you prefer the most. But I recommend El Pato or the other two that I just mentioned. Now we have the skill tree for level 25, guys. You're only going to have 48 skill points. So get these 4 acceleration and then get these 4 sprint speed. This gives you 85 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. It's not the greatest, guys, but this will do the job for now. There's other important things. We'll max out the pace as you move up in the levels. Then from the shooting, go minimum with the 4-star weak foot. And then from your finishing, you're almost going to max it out. Then we're going to focus on some shot power. And already at level 25, guys, you're going to have 93 finishing, 86 shot power, and the 4-star weak foot. You want to have minimum the 4-star weak foot. We will get it to a 5-star weak foot in the higher levels. Then from the dribbling, guys, get your dribbling focus. This will put it to 79 agility and 82 dribbling. Normally, guys, strikers don't have great agility. So even once you get to the higher level, your agility max will be like 87 or 88. But again, you're only level 25. This should do the job. If we back out, guys, you're going to be an 83 overall. Guys, the overall doesn't matter. It's the individual stats and it's how you play. You have 86 pace. You have good shooting for level 25. You have decent enough dribbling and then okay physical. This was a level 25 striker build. Now we have the level 50 striker build. Again, your position is going to be striker. Heights, we're going to go with 5'9". Weights will be 121 pounds. Now, guys, for the playstyle plus, you're still going to have one slot unlocked. At level, I think, 36 or 30-something, you get the finesse shot plus. Go with the finesse shot plus, guys. This has been very good all year long. Whether you're inside or outside the box, the finesse shots are very, very good. And this gives you maximum curve. Then from your regular playstyle, go with the low-driven shots. All you have to do is tap B or circle or whichever shooting button you use. And the ball comes out really fast on the ground. And it makes it very difficult for goalkeepers to save it. Then from the ball control, go with the first touch just to help you improve your touch and control when you have the ball. Then we're going to go with rapid. So as you're running with the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches. Then for the last two, we're going to go with quick step. Allows you to accelerate just a bit quicker. And then last but not least, guys, we're going to go with Travella. The outside the foot shots have been very good all year. And sometimes you might be at a tight angle and you have to go Travella. To activate Travella, all you have to do is press left trigger or L2. Sometimes you don't even have to press that button, and it will just do it by yourself because you have the playstyle. But boys and girls, these are the playstyles and playstyle plus that we went for level 50 striker build. For the running style, guys, there's a few that you can try out. The El Pato, the one all the way in the bottom left corner, is really good. Darden striker is another good one. The turtle one is Mbappe. Remember, guys, when it comes to running style, you can use whichever one you prefer the most. This does not affect your stats or anything like that. Just a visual thing in how your pro runs. For some people, running style actually matters. So you can just go whichever one you prefer the most. But I recommend El Pato or the other two that I just mentioned. Now we have the skill tree for level 50. You're going to have 87 skill points. Fill out your acceleration just like this. On this right side, get these 4 sprint speed. Now, this gives you 88 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. That is good, guys, for level 50. Don't worry, we will max it up once you get to the higher levels. Remember, there's other important stuff that we got to figure it out or apply the skill points to. Your weak foot, max it out. Get the 5-star weak foot. Your finishing, again, max it out. Your job as a striker is to put that ball behind the net. And then you're going to get your shot power to 89, which is good. You want your shots to come out with power and not too weak. which makes it difficult for goalkeepers to save it when you have high shot power. And look at the finishing, guys. You have 97 finishing, and you got the 5-star weak foot, so you can shoot with either of your foot. You don't have to worry about putting it on your preferred foot. Then from the dribbling, get the dribbling focus. Then we're going to get the agility and attacking positioning, and then you're going to get the 4-star skill moves on this right side. Get the ball control focus. Now, this gets the ball control to the low 80s and balance as well to low 80s. That is decent. Remember, you also have the first touch, so your ball control is not going to be as bad as you would think because of the play style. Then 84 agility is all right, guys. You are a striker. Strikers normally don't have high agility. And then 86 dribbling will keep the ball very close to your feet. And of course, guys, the 4-star skill moves is important. Sometimes as a striker, you might need to do a skill move to get away from your opponent or just beat your opponent on a skill move. Then, guys, last but not least, you're going to have 1 skill point remaining. Just put it on reactions. This is going to allow for your pro to react quicker as you're about to receive the ball. Now, if we back out, guys, you're going to be an 85 overall. Again, the overall doesn't matter. You have 87 pace, 87 shooting, good enough dribbling, and decent enough physical. This was level 50 striker build. Now we have level 75 striker build. Your position is going to be striker. Height, we're going to go with 5'9". Weights will be 121 pounds. Now, by this level, you're going to have everything unlocked except for the low driven shot plus. So you're going to go with finesse shot plus, guys. This makes the finesse just 100 times better compared to the regular play style. Then we're going to go with rapid plus, guys. So when you're running onto the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches and you can reach your sprint speed even faster. You can also go with quick stat plus as your second one, but we're going to go with the rapid plus. Then from the regular one, I recommend the low driven shots. Very overpowered play style, guys. All you have to do is tap your shoot button and aim it properly, and it's most likely going to go in. Then we're going to go with an incisive pass. Sometimes, you can't take a shot. You have to do a pass. This will allow you to pass much better when you do a long pass or a through ball. Then from the ball control, go with the first touch. Help you trap the ball. You're not taking bad touches of the ball. Then we're going to go with the press proving, guys, because sometimes when you're about to go in that final third, you might have a defender on you, or a defender might get onto you. You press left trigger or L2, and this will get activated, and your pro will, shield the ball a little bit so you don't lose the ball that easily. For your last two, we're going to go with the quick step. Helps you accelerate a bit faster when you're off the ball and making runs. And then last but not least, we're going with the Travella. The outside the foot shots have been good all year long. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the playstyles and playstyle plus, and we went for level 75 striker build. For the running style, guys, there's a few that you can try out. The El Pato, the one all the way in the bottom left corner, is really good. Darden striker is another good one. The turtle one is the Mbappe. Remember, guys, when it comes to running style, you can use whichever one you prefer the most. This does not affect your stats or anything like that. Just a visual thing and how your pro runs. For some people, running style actually matters. So you can just go whichever one you prefer the most. But I recommend El Pato or the other two that I just mentioned. At level 75, you're going to have 123 skill points. So we're almost going to max out the pace, guys. We're not fully going to max it out just yet. You have 91 acceleration and 90 sprint speed, which is very good for a striker. Now, you can always get more pace through the facilities, but don't worry, we are going to max out the pace in the higher level. Then get the 5-star weak foot, get your finishing maxed out, get the shot power, and with the long shot, with the shot power. 97 finishing is very good, guys. Make sure you're aiming it properly and you're going to score. Then you got the 94 shot power, so those shots come out powerful. And then you got the 80 long shots with the 5-star weak foot, so you can shoot with either of your foot. Then from the dribbling, guys, get the dribbling focus. You are going to get the 4-star skill move, and then get your agility with more dribbling focus and some dribbling. On this right side, get some ball control focus, and then the ball control focus that's in the bottom. Now, this gives you 88 agility, which is actually good, guys. Most strikers, again, don't have high agility because that's the way strikers are. Then you got the 82 balance. This is going to help you reduce the chances of you falling when you're being challenged by a defender or an opponent. 88 ball control with 88 dribbling is very good. Then you got the 4-star skill moves. Sometimes you might need to do a skill move to get an opponent off of you or beat an opponent on a skill move. Then last but not least, guys, we're going to focus on the composure, guys. Composure is important as a striker. Sometimes you might, well, not sometimes, but there's going to be quite a bit of times you're going to be under pressure as a striker, and the high composure will allow for your pro to take good animation shots, and they come out much more effectively. And then the 88 reactions will allow for your pro to react much quicker as you're about to receive the ball, and then you can just take off. If we back out, you're going to have 87 You're going to be an 87 overall striker with 90 pace, 89 shooting, 87 dribbling, and you got pretty decent physical. The physical will get better in the higher levels. This was a level 75 striker build. Now we have level 100 striker build. Your position is going to be striker. Height, we're going to go with 5'10" this time around. Weights will be 121 pounds. Now for your playstyle, go with a finesse shot plus. You get the low driven shot at level 110. And once you get that, I would highly recommend putting the low driven shot plus. Then we're going to go with the rapid plus, guys, because as you're running onto the ball or you're running with the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches or heavy knock-ons, and you can reach your sprint speed much faster. Quick Step Plus isn't bad either, but I think the regular one does the job. Then from the regular playstyle, go with the low driven shot, then go with incisive pass. This gives you the ability to do long passes. You know, sometimes you might need to do a pass, just put it on. Ping pass isn't bad either. Then from the ball control, go with your first touch, helps you trap the ball, and your pro doesn't take those bad touches. Then we're going to go with the press proving, guys, because when you're running with the ball, you need to shield the ball with left trigger L2. Your pro will put out his elbow to protect the ball, and then you can just take a shot or keep running. Then for the last two, we're going to go with Travella, so you can do the outside the foot shots. Travellas have been good all year long. Sometimes you might be at a tight angle. The Travella kicks in and is super clutch. Then last but not least, we got the quick step. This just helps you accelerate quicker when you're not on the ball and you're making runs. But boys and girls, you do the playstyles and playstyle plus, it went for level 100 striker. For the running style, guys, there's a few that you can try out. The El Pato, the one all the way in the bottom left corner, is really good. Darden striker is another good one. The turtle one is Mbappe. Remember, guys, when it comes to running style, you can use whichever one you prefer the most. This does not affect your stats or anything like that. It's just a visual thing and how your pro runs. For some people, running style actually matters. So you can just go whichever one you prefer the most. But I recommend El Pato or the other two that I just mentioned. At level 100, you're going to have 160 skill points. We're going to max out the pace, guys. You want to be as fast as you can. You know, there's like a month or two left of this game. Everyone uses pace. You have 92 acceleration and 93 sprint speed, which is good for a striker. Remember, you can always get more pace through the facilities. Then from the shooting, get the 5-star weak foot. You're going to get your finishing maxed out on this right side. Get the shot power with the long shot. And then you're going to get these two long shots right here. Now, 97 finishing is amazing, guys. If you know how to aim, you're going to be scoring. 95 shot power, 85 long shots. Don't worry too much about the long shots, guys, because you have the finesse shot plus. That's going to be more than enough. Now, the long shots does improve the finesse shot plus just a little bit, but this year the playstyles overtake the stats. So as long as you have the playstyles, you'll be good. And of course, you got the 5-star weak foot, so you can shoot with either of your foot. Then from the dribbling, get the dribbling focus. You are going to get agility, and then the 4-star skill move with dribbling. On this right side, get the ball control focus. And then we're going to get some balance, guys. Now, this gives you 88 agility, which is good for a striker. 89 balance. It's going to make it difficult for opponents to just knock you off the ball. Then you got 92 ball control with 90 dribbling. And you got the 4-star skill move. Now, guys, if you're that type of striker that you're going to utilize the 5-star skill move, then go with the 5-star skill move. But I've noticed most strikers don't even use the 5-star skill moves. Most of them use the 4-star skill moves. So, all up to you. But last but not least, guys, we got the physical. We're going to go with some strength. Then go with stamina, and then on this right side, get your composure just like this. We are going to go with some reactions as well. Now, the reaction is going to allow for your pro just to react quicker as you're about to receive the ball, like much quicker. Then you have 98 composure, guys. Composure is important for a striker. When you're under pressure from a defender or an opponent, your pro can still take good shots and good animations because of the high composure. And then every other stat, guys, 79 strength is all right. You have 81 stamina is decent. Now we back out, guys. You're going to be an 89 overall striker. The overall doesn't matter, guys. It's the individual stats and it's how you play. You have 92 pace, 90 shooting, 90 dribbling, and 78 physical. This was level 100 striker build. Now we have level 120 striker build. Guys, your position is going to be a winger at striker. I repeat, you're going to put your position for winger, and then when you're in the lobby, put yourself as striker. You're going to have amazing pace. Your finishing is still going to be good. If you're playing drop-ins, then you have to go with a striker build. But if you're playing divisions or whatever it is, winger at striker. Heights, you're going to be 5'10". Your weights will be 121 pounds. Now, for your playstyle plus, guys, go with the low driven shot plus. It is very overpowered, and you can score so many goals All you have to do is tap the shoot button and aim it properly, and it's going to go in. The Finesse Shot Plus is still good, but guys, this one has been so overpowered. It makes it difficult for human keepers or AI keepers to save it. Then for your second one, guys, we're going to go with the Rapid Plus, because this is going to allow you to reach your sprint speed even faster. And when you're running with the ball or onto the ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy touches. I also want to mention the Quick Step Plus is good. And like I said, the Finesse Shot Plus is not bad either. But we're going to go with these two. Then from the regular one, go with the Finesse Shot. You know, the Finesse Shot, the regular one will do the job. But the main difference between this one and the Plus version is from outside the box, it won't have that much curve. But if you have low driven shot plus, you're going to be scoring a lot of goals inside the box. Then from the passing, we're going to go with incisive pass, guys. So sometimes you might have to do a pass with wire triangle. The long passes will come out much more accurately. Or if you need to send a through ball for whatever reason to your wingers or to one of your teammates. So that's why we went with incisive pass. From the ball control, go with the first touch. It's going to help you reduce those bad controls and bad touches so the ball isn't bouncing off of you. Then we're going with press proven, guys. Now, listen carefully. The press proven is really good for a striker. You just got to know when to use it. This is really good, so when you're running into the box and there's a defender coming from behind you or an opponent coming from behind you, you press left trigger or L2, your pro will use his elbow to protect the ball, and it'll make it difficult for them to take the ball away from you. The trickster isn't bad either, but we're going with the press proven. For the last two, we're going with Travella. The outside of foot shots are still very effective, especially when you're at a certain angle and you need a Travella. Boom, that'll go in. Then last but not least, we got the Quick Step. This allows you to accelerate just a bit quicker. But boys and girls, either the Playstyles and Playstyle Plus that we went for a level 120 striker build. For the running style, guys, there's a few that you can try out. The El Pato, the one all the way in the bottom left corner, is really good. Darden Striker is another good one. The turtle one is Mbappe. Remember, guys, when it comes to running style, you can use whichever one you prefer the most. This does not affect your stats or anything like that. It's just a visual thing and how your pro runs. For some people, running style actually matters. So you can just go whichever one you prefer the most. But I recommend El Pato or the other two that I just mentioned. Now we got the skill tree for level 20. Max out your pace, guys. You want to be as fast as you can. Remember, use the winger build at striker and you'll get this amount of pace. You get 94 acceleration and 98 sprint speed. You're going to be a very, very fast striker. Remember, you can always get more pace if you want through the facilities, but I think this will do the job. Now, from the shooting, go with the 5-star weak foot. You're going to max out your finishing. You're going to get some volleys. And then on this right side, you're going to almost fill out everything completely. Now, the main reason we're going with some long shots is to improve the finesse shot play style. Now, 83 is not great, but I'm telling you guys, you got the 92 finishing with the 88 shot power. Most of your goals are going to be from inside the box anyways. Then you got the 5-star weak foot. If you know how to aim, you're going to be scoring. I promise you, you're not going to notice the difference between 92 finishing and 97 finishing. I promise you, you're not. You have the low driven shot plus. You're going to be scoring a lot of goals with this build, and you're going to be very, very fast for a striker. Then from the dribbling, guys, get your agility. You're going to get the 4-star skill move. You're going to get some dribbling. Then on this right side, get the ball control focus. Now, guys, this build will have the 5-star skill moves. Now, if you're that type of striker that doesn't utilize the 5-star skill move, which I've seen a lot of strikers not utilize the 5-star skill moves that much, then you can always take this out and put it to more volleys or to other parts. But we're going with this. You got 96 agility, which is amazing, guys. That is one of the downfalls of a striker build, an actual striker build. They have low agility. You have 96 agility, so you're going to be able to turn really quick directions. Your skill moves are going to come out really smooth when you're inside the box, or if you ever need to do a skill move. Then you got 92 balance, which is going to make it difficult for opponents to knock you off the ball. Then you got 94 ball control with 95 dribbling, and like I mentioned, the 5-star skill move. These are really, really good dribbling stats, guys, which you normally can't get if you were to use it in an actual striker build. That is one of the reasons why we went with the winger build at striker. Then last but not least, guys, we got the physical. We are going to go with some strength. We want to boost the strength up. 70 should do the job. Then we're going to go with some jumping just to help you out a bit. And then on this right side, you're going to pretty much get everything filled out besides his last reactions. Now, 95 reaction is amazing. Your pro's going to be reacting to the ball much more quicker than your other opponents, especially if they don't have high reactions. Then you got the 95 composure. So when you're under pressure, your pro can still shoot very well and the animations come out good. Then you got 80 stamina, and then we boosted the jumping just a little bit, guys. It doesn't hurt. And then the 70 strength, like I said, should do the job. You know, you're not going to be super strong, but 70 strength it's really good for a striker that has high pace and high dribbling. Now we back out, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be an 88 winger. Putting yourself as striker. I've said it so many times. I'm probably going to have that one person that just didn't pay attention. But look at these stats. 96 pace as striker with 92 finishing and 88 shot power. Those are the most important stats from shooting. 92 finishing and the 88 shot power with 94 dribbling, guys. You cannot get that on an actual striker build. Then you got decent enough physical. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a level 120 striker build. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.